on CityCast Nashville. Comedian and writer Emily Fleming is back in town visiting her parents for the holidays, and we are taking you on a tour of Nashville's best neighborhood bars. From old school dives to new spots we love, let's raise a glass to watering holes that make this city feel like home. It's Thursday, December 18th. I'm your host, Marie Cecile Anderson, and this is what Nashville's talking about. Welcome to the podcast, my very best friend, Emily Fleming.
Hi.
Woo! How you feeling, Emily?
I'm a little, as Auntie Mame would say in the movie, I'm hung. It's hungover.
You're hungover.
I'm a little hungover. We went out last night. We had some
did,
fun.
And we're going to get into all of our favorite neighborhood bars because, Emily, you're from Nashville, Tennessee. This is your hometown.
Yes.
But you have been living in Los Angeles and before that, New York City. What do you look forward to the most in a Nashville bar that you can't get anywhere else?
Well, first of all, cheaper prices.
Versus LA.
That's the other thing. Oh my God. I went to Brown's with my mom yesterday and just got a Budweiser. I think it was in LA, that would be like $9.
When you come home for the holidays, what's the first bar in town that you want to go to and why?
I got to go to Brown's. Also, it's walking distance from my parents' house. So it's like I'll take walks or go on a jog by myself. And then, because it's like if you go jogging, it's a runner's thing to have a beer afterwards. It's totally cool. It's not a problem. It's not a red flag in any way.
So you're going to be home for the holidays for 3 weeks. That's a long, extended time to be with your family.
That's the longest extended time.
Where are you going to go in town to escape any maybe family drama that might pop up during those 3 weeks at home?
My family lives around the Hillsborough Village, Vanderbilt area, and I like to go to a jog to Dragon Park.
Love
it. You know, look at the dragon, blah, blah, and then go get a beer at the Villager.
Oh, the Villager is such a classic OG Nashville bar. I have been going there.
It smells like smoke, baby.
It smells like smoke. I mean, I feel like we went there before I was even 21. I can't really say that, but
for sure.
As soon as I turned 21, I was going there. And the best and worst part about going to the Villager was that they did allow so much smoking. And so I would come home. My mom would be like, "You reek of cigarettes. Take that jacket off and throw it outside." You know, it's just have to strip down and because it smelled like an ashtray. But I love that bar. Do you know what happens there with dog bowls?
I do, because I've had multiple birthdays where I was home and I went there and did the dog bowl thing. So it's on your birthday, they give you a dog bowl of beer and you drink it from the dog bowl.
What? Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't know how that tradition started, but maybe it's somehow connected to Fido's, which is right across the street, which used to be Joan's Pet Store. But I mean, Skinny Dennis is now. I want to go there every time I come home. I loved it.
Yes, I'm so glad. So, folks, we went last night to Skinny Dennis. And, you know, here on the podcast, we talk a lot about old Nashville versus new Nashville. So Skinny Dennis is one of the newest bars in East Nashville. It also was a bar in Brooklyn that we used to go to. I liked Skinny Dennis in Brooklyn because it was nostalgic to Nashville and like the Southern country honky-tonk vibe, because you could also eat peanuts and throw them on the ground in Brooklyn. However, you cannot do that in Nashville. I did it when I first went to Skinny Dennis and people looked at me like I was crazy. I was like, "Oh, we're not throwing the peanut shells on the floor." Okay, noted. We're not doing that in Nashville. That's a big difference. What did you love most about Skinny Dennis?
I mean, the drink special was clearly too good. I broke a glass in 3 sinks.
She did break a glass. You know,
but that was
Emily,
in the
I love
morning.
when you come to visit. You always break something.
Yeah, and there was dancing too. Everyone was dressed real cute. It was fun.
It was.
Although I kind of went, as I age, I I tend to go, "Oh, all these people are my age." And then I think about it and I'm like, no, that's probably not true. They're probably looking at me going, "Who let Aunt Becky out to the singles bar?"
The big question in town, though, is Skinny Dennis for tourists or locals? What was your read on that?
I think it's for locals. I mean, I think it's a good bar to go to if you're a tourist, but please don't. I also love that it's big and spacious and it never felt crowded, which I know that's not going to last, but it felt like a place for like locals to meet people is what it felt like to me. Maybe I'm a little biased because I met someone immediately.
That's true. You did have that
But I was
chemistry.
flirting with other guys around the pool table, but they were way more into playing pool than to any girl who was talking to them. And I'm like, you can go to Melrose Billiards if you just want to play pool. Like, I don't know.
Right. That's right.
Get out of here. We're trying to hook up.
All right. Well, clearly you do like to get loose and have fun and get crazy. Where else in Nashville do you like to go wild?
Red Door is probably another one, which I haven't gone there as much anymore. That was kind of the college age bar. Like when I went to college and graduated from college, that was the cool place to go because they had that hole in the floor that you could look through and it's two skeletons like having sex.
Oh.
Did you ever look through the hole in the
I
floor?
did look through the hole and I was like, ooh, what
Yeah.
are they doing? And somebody had to explain it to me.
But yeah, that's where you kind of learned your limits when it came to your vodka cranberries.
That is very true. And one of my favorite stories of the Red Door near Vanderbilt, because there are two locations. There's East Nashville and one near Vanderbilt. I hung out with Ashley Simpson when she was in town performing at the Ryman Auditorium the next day.
When was it? What year?
I must have been 21 years old. So it was like the height of her career too.
So this was post SNL or
it was
pre?
post, it was right after SNL. And everyone was like, don't mention it. And we were like, okay.
Yeah, okay.
And the big rule in Nashville is you do not approach celebrities. So that's what I think is so fun about our bar scene is that you will see people out. Melissa Etheridge was recently at Lipstick Lounge performing as well as Brandi Carlile. So that's a very popular place to hit up and get loose, get crazy, sing your heart out at Lipstick Lounge. And you never know who you're going to see there. We also enjoy Rosie's Twin Kegs for karaoke.
Yes. I kind of get loose there too. I definitely
you do.
I do.
But why do you like Rosie's so much?
The reason why I even started going was my little sister, Bryn. She hosts and DJs karaoke on Friday nights. Starts at 9. And I like to go and sing and hang out. Sometimes we sing something together.
Oh, a family affair.
Yeah, we sing Hanson.
If people are not familiar with Rosie's Twin Kegs, that's over on Thompson Lane. And actually, my dear friend Tia owns the bar, and she is also herself a chef and a cook and has curated an amazing menu there. So not only can you have cheap drink specials there, but also they have amazing burgers, tater tots, French fries, chicken tenders, like really, really good, inexpensive bar food at Rosie's Twin Kegs.
I get a corn dog. Their corn dogs are amazing. I get that, and then I get some of their pimento cheese on the side.
If that ain't drunk food, I don't know what is.
If there's a corn dog available, I'm getting it.
All right, well, let's take a trip down memory lane. Where is the most nostalgic place in town for you?
Springwater Supper Club and Lounge.
A fabulous bar near Centennial Park.
With no supper.
With no supper. Do not go there expecting supper.
The first time I ever did stand-up comedy was at Springwater.
How long ago?
That was,
15?
oh God. Let's see. Yeah, it was like 2008. So like 17 years ago. Is that math? Did I math it right?
Yeah.
I'm hungover, Marie.
I know. I'm sorry to make you do math. But tell us, why do you like Springwater so much? And why does it feel like home?
I think it's just never too crowded. It's a clientele that is very Nashville. Like these are people who have been going there forever. But also they have good drink specials and they have those games on the counter. You know, those that you like could put $1 in and like play match what's different in this picture from this picture. Like, you know, those things. I like that. But also every once in a while a band is playing or something. And it's just an old bar. I guess that our friend Courtney has an open mic there still.
That's right. Yes. Once a month, Courtney Warner hosts an open mic stand-up comedy night at Springwater. So,
well, I got to go back.
Yeah, 17 years later. Let's see how much she's improved.
God.
No judgment there. Well, so let's go back to Melrose Billiards because you mentioned them earlier. What's so great about Melrose?
The ping pong tables that I hope are still back there.
They are. Absolutely. What I love most about Melrose like, obviously we went there. My church youth group used to go there all the time. Like, we would go to Melrose Bowling, and then we'd go down to the billiards. R.I.P. Melrose Bowling. But that's why it's so amazing that Melrose Billiards still exists, because it hasn't changed at all.
Yeah, I when I was doing stand-up more, and I did Zanies every once in a while, we would go there after that, and I would have one gin and tonic and be like plastered. It was so strong. I was like, wow. But I don't know. I'm glad that it's still around, and I hope it sticks around forever. I haven't been back in a little while, but the ping pong tables were my favorite. It's like in the back. And what's the thing where you slide a puck around on a wood surface?
Air hockey.
No, not air hockey. No, the thing where it's like you slide it, it has sand.
Shuffleboard.
Yeah, they got one of those back there too.
Oh, look at that. Playing sports and drinking. The holidays are the perfect time to give something personal. But who actually has the time? With Aura Frames, you look like you planned it all along. Last Christmas, I went on a cruise with my mom and her two sisters. This year, I uploaded all of those photos into an Aura frame to give each of them so we can relive those memories together, especially since we wish we were all cruising around Greece right now. Every frame comes in a premium gift box with no price tag, and I even got to add a personalized message to each one. You can't wrap togetherness, but you can frame it. For a limited time, save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver Mat frames, named #1 by Wirecutter, by using promo code CityCast at checkout. That's auraframes.com, promo code CityCast. This deal is exclusive to listeners, and frames sell out fast, so order yours now to get it in time for the holidays. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions apply. Well, can we get into more of your favorite dive bars in Nashville? Have you been to Mickey's?
Boy.
Mickey's in East Nashville?
No, I haven't been there. You got to take me to, this is your
Oh, wait, we went to
neck of the
Cobra.
woods.
Do you remember that?
No. You see, the problem is I'm drunk at these bars. Then
I take Emily to these grand bars. I'm pretty sure I'm taking you to Mickey's, which is in East Nashville, which also has really inexpensive drinks. And you go next door to Nicoletto's and you get their pasta, which is incredible. And you can take it to Mickey's and eat just a full bowl of pasta while drinking a beer.
Dang, you got to take me to this place.
Okay, I will take you there.
You probably already have, but I don't
probably
remember.
have. And then Cobra, we've enjoyed together in the back. I really like their backyard at Cobra. And Cobra used to be Boot Bar.
You took me to a drag brunch in your neighborhood.
Oh, that place is closed already.
What?
Yeah, 1016. So 1016 is where I took you. And I love it because we just like stumbled in hungover.
Yeah.
And we were like,
hungover.
oh, cool, a drag brunch is going on. It's not that I like planned it.
Oh, really?
It just so happened, that's what I love
and
about
grits.
Nashville, and especially brunch times at bars in Nashville. You're always going to see something fun.
I'm sad that Three Crow is gone. That's one of the first places I watched my dad's band perform. Was that Three Crow?
Yes.
Back when Chris Stapleton was the lead singer.
That's right. Emily's father is in the bluegrass band Steel Drivers that have just been nominated for a Grammy.
Yay!
After 10
They
years
just got
again.
nominated.
This is very exciting.
So I have to tell everyone, if you're a Grammy voter, you know who to vote for. You know who it is. Alison Krauss has enough Grammys.
All right. Vote for Steel Drivers. All right. So you're home for the holidays. Where's the best place to go with your family?
When my mom and I go shopping at the Green Hills Mall for Christmas shopping, which used to have a bar in it. It used to have this, like, I can't remember the name. It was like an Irish restaurant type thing where I guess Swarovski's is now, where I worked. I worked in a Swarovski's in that mall.
Ooh, I worked at Victoria's Secret down there too.
No way.
Yeah, it was awful.
How much were you paid an hour? I was paid $9 an hour.
I think I was paid $7.25 an hour. And I only worked the holidays.
I would go sometimes to the Cheesecake Factory bar because their happy hour can sometimes be pretty good. And if that was my lunch break, I'd sneak down there, have a glass of wine, and a bunch of brown bread, and and some Skinnylicious pasta.
Well, where are you going with your mom?
Oh, okay. We would go to the greenhouse that's like really cute and close by. The greenhouse has these cool cocktails and stuff. And it's really beautiful, especially when it's kind of cold outside and they have little fire pits and like I will say, make sure your older family members have sturdy shoes because it is like rocks and gravel, and you're gonna be navigating some some terrain.
That is very true. So folks who at home who have never heard of the greenhouse, it's in Green Hills, and it is actually, the bar is in a greenhouse, and the food is actually from the food company that is next door. You can actually go there and get sandwiches, and they're really known for their fruit tea. Really great place to get your cocktails on, and then also get some pretty inexpensive bar food. I'm glad you brought up your dad, because your father has performed at the Ryman Auditorium. You yourself have performed at the Ryman Auditorium.
As have you.
As have, yes, we all have. Everyone has. But our favorite bar to go to after performing at the Ryman is Robert's Western World. And it just so happens to be our favorite bar on the planet. Tell me why you love Robert's Western World.
I love it because I have that kind of inside experience where my dad would take me like out the back of the Ryman, and then you can go through the back door of Robert's, where there's like an upstairs bar where you could get the fried bologna sandwich special up there, which I think you can get it anywhere but in the bar. But it's cool because it's like, some secret that you could get into, which I think anyone can go in that way.
Right, the back door.
But it's kind of feels like it's supposed to be just for the musicians to kind of go in. But my mom, I told her we were probably going to talk about that, and she goes, "That's not a local bar."
Well, yeah,
like,
that's
what
a good
are you talking
question.
about?
So is Robert's a neighborhood bar for us locals?
I think so. In my opinion, one of the most authentic Nashville downtown honky tonks. I think it's, in my opinion, the best one. Tootsie's and Legends is great too, but I just love it in there. And so I guess it's not considered to be a neighborhood downtown, but I think people live there.
People do live there. Believe it or not, people, yes, do live downtown. Maybe it doesn't qualify so much as like a neighborhood bar, but it sure is for the locals, because I am so proud when people come to visit to take them to Robert's and go in that back door, order the recession special, get in, get out for like $20 and see some of the best music in Nashville.
Well, we should talk about Printer's Alley though.
Yes, Emily, when we stumble down to, after we have gone to Robert's Western World.
Then we go around the corner and do karaoke and hang out and get the Jell-O shots at Miss Kelly's.
Love a Jell-O shot.
And I had never known about, the Skulls Rainbow Room thing, which there's the whole legend that I'm sure you've covered.
Well, we had
else,
our friends from last podcast on the left come on, and I got to tell them the story of Skulls. So that's fun.
Oh God, I got to listen to that. That's a great episode.
Yes.
But yeah, there's next to it is Bourbon Street Boogie Bar. Oh my God, that place is amazing. Which I guess it's like, that's on the edge of constituting a venue versus a bar, but I consider it to be kind of both. I don't know. And you get to see some of the best like musicians in Nashville, and it's not as country. It's more bluesy kind of. It's really good. Yeah, I like Printer's Alley, and I like Miss Kelly's. It's just, don't do too many of those Jell-O shots. And if you're going to pick a color, pick blue. If you get sick, it's like, all right, I know when I'm done.
So if you see any blue Jell-O,
yeah, you're like, oh, got a little more blue left in there.
Emily has struck again. Okay, so what about a place that used to be New Nashville, but now is kind of old?
Pinewood Social. My mom actually introduced me to Pinewood Social because they had those little swimming pools.
Did you swim? Have you swam in them?
They're only like 3 feet deep. You just kind of like sit in them. In the summertime, it's like, oh my God, it's so hot. Let's go to Pinewood Social. You just sit there, have your cocktails, and then you cool off, and then you go back inside and hang out. It's so cute in there. It kind of feels like Diet Soho House, like
that is
it's
so
Soho
true.
House for the poors,
Well, do you bowl at Pinewood Social?
I have not bowled. Just the whole putting the shoes on and there's always like there's always a line. I don't wait in lines. It's just not something I do. I know there's some places that, you have to wait in line to go in Nashville. I'm not doing that. Sorry. The only place that I have waited in line in Nashville is Play to go see a drag show.
Oh, hell yeah.
That place rules.
All right, so it's at the end of the night. We are tipsy, whipsy, boopsies. I don't know what that means. We're wasted. We've called a car. Where is this car taking us to eat some late night food?
I was thinking about this, and I'm really sad. Speaking of old Nashville, speaking of old Nashville, I think there should be a T-shirt that's like, I'm old Nashville, and then it's like, I'm old, comma, Nashville.
I think that would actually sell.
I used to go to Cafe Coco, was like, because it was open 24 hours back in the day. I'm real sad it's gone.
Where I have taken you is Dino's.
Yeah.
Dino's stays open late. Folks, if you've never been to Dino's, it's again on the east side. It's off of Gallatin Road. And when you've had some cocktails, there's nothing like a greasy burger. And I love to just sit at the diner bar.
The counter. Yeah, I like that too.
Yes, I like to sit at the counter and drink. And they have the mini High Lifes. The tiny baby ones.
The ponies.
The ponies. I love those little baby beers. And then by the end of the night, that's like all I can handle. But like a really great burger and their French fries and a little pony.
Also, very attractive people who hang out there, I would say.
That's true. So if you haven't met anybody all night, you can probably, with your beer goggles on, everybody's hot by then. So might as well.
Yeah, I don't know if the transplants are what's making everybody look good or if we've always just looked good. I don't know.
Well, you heard it here from Emily Fleming, Nashville, you cute. And also,
You cute,
Emily will be
Nashville.
texting you later, you up.
Because I'm old, comma, Nashville.
Well, this has been so much fun, Emily. I just obviously adore you, friends for so long. And I love when you come to visit me here in Nashville. Can you just shout out how listeners can find you? I'm sure so many are already following you, but shout out where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at EMFLEMY, M Flemily on Instagram. And you can see me on Mythical Kitchen on YouTube. I have a series called Meals of History. We have a holiday one coming out. I will be a disgruntled elf. And I have a podcast called Free with Ads, which Marie has to be on very soon.
Love it.
And it's about all of the movies you can watch free with ads on the internet.
Well, so Emily's all over the place. So find her, folks. And if not on the internet, you will find her at your local watering hole in the next 3 weeks while she is home for the holidays. Thank you, Emily.
You better be single. Figure it out. I don't care if you've got a girlfriend now. You better get rid of that. Because I'm in town, baby.
That's all for today here on CityCast Nashville. And don't forget, you can support this show and get great perks by becoming a CityCast Nashville neighbor at membership.citycast.fm. If you enjoyed the show, why not tell your friends? Rate the show, leave us a review, and subscribe to our Hey Nashville newsletter. We'll be back tomorrow morning with more news from around the city. Toodles!